buzz in the building from the Grey Cup, and away we go as Jeff Petrie will get it to center where David Perron will angle it in. Sprong goes after Lidstrom back there in the shootout. Milano fires it on net, blocked by Allen. 4 regulation wins, fewest in the NHL for the Canadiens. Now a penalty coming up here. Red Wings will get a crack on the power play. Scores! Joe Milano rips it home. And the Kirkland native gives the Red Wings a 1-0 lead.
They track them down, they hunt them down quickly. This one here, the shot comes to the net. Again, the 50-50 puck battle is won by the Detroit Red Wings. Raymond gets it back to the point, and then right here, the shot to the net kind of bounces off. I'm not sure if it hits somebody in front or does it get through. We'll have a look at it here. It looks like it hits somebody in front.
It's a line to Morak, down into the corner. Moving in front by Sherrod, trying to knock it loose. Slavkovsky goes after it. Beats the point for Barron, and he lost a handle on it. Has to dive to play it, and now it's Fisher ahead for Rasmussen. Short-handed, stepping up, and he doesn't know where it is, and he scores! Well, that is a gimme for Christian Fischer as Allen didn't know the puck was sitting on his pad.
And it just turns from bad to worse. Slavkovsky puts it back to the point. Not only does he not keep it into the inside the blue line, he loses his footing and ends up Rasmussen with the break. Anderson skates by the net. You've got to stop at the net. Whether it's offensively or defensively, you never skate by the net, because if Anderson would have stopped, he would have been there to play that puck. Instead,
Anderson with a shot off a leg. Dvorak trying to play it. Puck comes around the board. Sprong has got it. 2-on-1 Detroit. Sprong waiting, shoots, scores! Daniel Sprong snaps it top corner, and it's 3-0 Detroit.
Focus. The one thing that Sprong does do well is you see Anderson get beat with that puck around the wall. The defense is caught up ice. Sprong can shoot the puck. He's got a great release, and he has a he knows how to pick corners, and Kovacevic, I think, gives him a little bit too much space. I think you got to come over a little bit, be a little tighter to him. They're really good at it, and if you give them an opportunity like that, they're going to burn you.
Caulfield let it go for Suzuki. Scores! Justin Barron! And the Canadiens are on the board.
On the shorthanded goal, and he's going to just track it to the net. And we talked about the defensemen getting involved for both these teams, and good on Barron to stay down there. Suzuki tries to get it to the net, and again, it's just an odd bounce, and the bounce ends up landing on the stick of number 52, Barron.
Night back 28 years ago.
Well, and the trade that precipitated it.
Cooley starts up ice to center for Caulfield, trying to go back for Nick Suzuki, broken up by Milano. Down the wing comes Lucas Raymond to the net with a backhand. Allen the save, and it's whipped around by Larkin.
And then the Detroit Red Wings kick in the afterburners. Raymond cuts in on the backhand. He can't solve Allen.
Hands it off for Perron. Back to Gostisbehere, being watched by Jake Evans. Gostisbehere hands it up for Raymond, and he lost it. Armia short-handed as Jake Evans with him. Armia, wait, shoots, goal! Short-handed goal, Yoel Armia!
Well, Armia takes full advantage of a turnover here by Raymond. We saw Barron miscue that led to the shorthanded goal, and now Montreal comes back and says, well, we'll pick up one here ourselves, and they're going to cut this lead to 1 now. Good job by the Canadiens coming out here in the second period. And we saw the stat, you know, that Detroit scores 32, Montreal allows 30. It's just a bad karma.
Played off for Alex DeBrincat. Got it down to Sprong. Sprong hands it off for Seider. Back for DeBrincat, scores! Alex DeBrincat with his 200th career goal. It's a power play marker, and it makes it 4-2 Detroit.
You see Pearson stick to the right, to the right, to the right. Nobody puts their stick over. At some point, move the stick into the lane so this pass is not available down to DeBrincat. It doesn't get covered off. It's a hard pass down. Allen has to follow it through the people. He doesn't get his right pad over quick enough.
Try to play it down in the corner. Kopp is on it. Tied up. Costin looks to move it. Dvorak on him, and Anderson lost a handle on it. Fisher trying to come in. Kopp with a shot. Stopped by Allen. Another chance. And Costin got it on net. Allen forced to make a save. Rasmussen in a battle with Caden Cooley. Trying to play it. Tanner Pearson's got it off the boards. Kept it at the point by to Brinket. Pearson right back to net. Cut off by Comfort. Centers in front. Allen the save. Matheson comes up with it. Bumped into his own man, Dvorak. Puck yard loose to Gostisbehere at the point. Gostisbehere got it in tight. Saved by Jake Allen off Dylan Larkin.
Good job by Yuso. And then down to Comfort, across to Larkin, and he's like, I did not get what I wanted on this puck. You can see he put it right into the middle of the net. He needed to go inside that. Power plays go by and you don't get anything to show for it.
Aaron will get it at center and dump it into the Red Wing zone. Hits the line and then hits the brakes. Played it down low. Sider goes the other way. Stopped on the boards by Nick Suzuki. He'll feed it to the point for Matheson. Matheson back for Nick Suzuki with a shot. Scores!
Good job by the Canadiens. Suzuki does the bulk of the work. Hard skate to the line, jams the brakes on. Then he comes down the wall to keep this puck alive. This was a hard around that Rasmussen missed. He gets it, he walks out, that's his favorite spot. He's offside, he leaks it off the top of the circle. He's got Gallagher in front. I mentioned earlier, they've got to start getting people in the eyes of Husso, and they do a good job there. Gallagher, that's his office.
Caden Cooley around the net with it. Cooley beats it back. Barron for Cooley with a shot off the pad. Husso! Shots! Trying to lay down Husso and his backhand missing it. It's ripped up by Comfort. Monahan. By the Brinket. Watch the puck right in front. Rasmussen with a point-blank chance. Puck work free. Back for Struble. Sends it across. Lindstrom for Evans. Thrown towards it. Josh Anderson. Hands it up. Gustav Lindstrom, the former Red Wing, has tied it.
Monahan is going to get in on a good dump by Anderson. It's strategic. He knows he's got Monahan going. They win the puck battle down low. They keep the puck alive in the offensive zone. As it rotates across the blue line, that was just a simple throw to the net by Anderson. And instead of trying to put it to the net, he realizes he doesn't really have a chance to have a look. So he looks around, and who does he see? I thought it was Monahan. He was
back to the point, kept in. Here's Matheson. Takes it. The shot towards the net went off the leg of Valeno. Puck goes to the corner, and this game will go to overtime.
They started to get in a little more offensive zone time. They started to get to the net. They were winning more battles, and they got rewarded for it. And this should be an exciting overtime here at the Bell Center.
Sider will start with it for Detroit. He's got Larkin and DeBrincat out with him. Suzuki, Matheson, and Caulfield out for Montreal. And it's DeBrincat who cuts in with it. Dropped it back for Sider. Moritz Sider turns around, hands it off. Larkin with a shot. Jake Allen the save. Larkin on the rebound. Dylan Larkin hands it off for Sider. Sider across for DeBrincat. DeBrincat along the blue line. Pressured by Suzuki. It's off the skate. Caulfield racing after it. Larkin will take it back into his own end. Dylan Larkin trying to get by Nick Suzuki. Matheson steps up on Larkin. Saves it. Comes out to the crease. Larkin can't believe he couldn't tuck it in. And Walman kept it at the line. He's got it back. Jake Walman fires. Scores! Jake Walman wins it in overtime for Detroit. And the magic number of 4 more goals stays intact for the Red Wings. 13-0-2 and scoring 4 more in a game. And they needed 5 to get the winner in overtime tonight.
And Larkin and DeBrincat do a really nice job of keeping the possession. On the hard wraparound, he misses it, but DeBrincat is able to get that puck and keep it alive. And then Walman walks right in and lets this thing rip far side. That was a blister coming down from the left point. And they just gave him a little too much room. Caulfield got caught too far over. And A little song and dance there as the Red Wings will give up 2 here in the third period. Montreal takes it to overtime.